Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm your host Natasha, and this is my channel. Today we're gonna go through digital diaries. You already know digital diaries. Excuse me, I'm eating candy. Digital diaries is all about perceptions, change, rants, pep talks. If you enjoy such, stick around. I'm thinking of making digital diaries more cinematic, and this is the beginning. As you can see, today's video, I have self-diagnosed glasses. I've always wanted this type of glasses, and I finally got them. Today I want to talk about your comfort zone. You have to get out of your comfort zone. It's about time you explore what's out there. For example, I am outside at a park. I don't know if it's supposed to be called a park, but it's outside, and there are kids on my right staring at me, and there's a church, there are two churches on my left, and there's a highway in front of me. And that is an example of me getting out of my comfort zone. If you asked me 10 years earlier that I would be in a park talking to myself or talking in front of a camera, I would definitely not believe you, but I'll be like, that's goals. I'll probably be like, nah, that can't be me. Nah, I can't do that. What am I doing outside? I've left the comfort of the four walls that can host me talking to a camera just by myself, just to go outside and be watched by random people who I don't know. Because the kids are literally just standing in this thing and making my peripheral vision. But you know what? It doesn't matter. It really doesn't. When this year started, I told myself that this is the year I go all in. I said the same thing for last year. Last year on my vision board, I told myself that I'm gonna do things. I actually told one of my friends, I was like, this year I'm gonna do stuff that I would. Kids are really distracting, I told myself that I was going to do things that I've never done before. Did I do them? No. And then at the beginning of this year, I was like, you know what? It's about time. I'm getting older. By the time I'm turning 20, what will I have to say for myself? Or when I'm talking about my past, when I'm growing, that is if I get the grace, if I get the luck to stay until that age, what will I say? What I did when I was younger, if I'm not doing stuff at this age because of certain hindrances that are imposed, projected upon. So at the beginning of this year, I told myself that, you know what, let's try again. What's it going to look like if I choose to stay consistent with the hobbies I want to develop or with the skills I want to develop? Because eventually you need to develop skills. The skills nowadays are the new currency. You trade skills for comfort. You need to gain skills so you gain comfort. That can look like financial comfort, obviously, because you get paid for the stuff you're good at doing. In January, I told myself that I am taking a break, and by the beginning of February, I am starting all over. I'm doing everything again, and this time with more force, this time with more energy, this time with more discipline, this time with more consistency. And I actually made a whole video why I wanted to do it. You need to have a really strong why when you're choosing to go out of your comfort zone to prevent yourself from relapsing into the pits. Yeah, I decided to start consistently. I decided to put my grades first, my journey with Christ first. I decided to put my content first, because since February I have been posting consistently across all my social media platforms, and I'm very proud of myself. It's something that I never saw myself doing, because when you look at the content I've produced in the past 2 months, especially for YouTube, it's a huge amount of content that I've never produced my whole life for YouTube. So I finally looked because I got distracted. With that said, I am following through. Do I like it here? Not really. I mean, one thing you don't know about leaving your comfort zone is that it's anxiety ridden, it's full of stress. I'm not going to lie to you. It's new. It's completely new. I hope you guys aren't hearing the noise that the kids are making. Anyways, The thing is that most of us don't know is that once you leave your comfort zone, once you leave the familiar for the unfamiliar, it's not pretty. It really isn't. It's not. It sucks. It's not pretty. It's like you have left your bed and you have decided to sleep on concrete. It's completely new, and you're probably not gonna know how to handle the stress that it comes with. You get overwhelmed. Not only stressed, the good sides, the rewards are really nice. Because when I started posting consistently on TikTok, I really loved the positive feedback. I was getting the numbers, I was getting the followers. I was very happy. And then the problem is the growth isn't linear, as I say. That means your progress is going to be inconsistent. There are going to be good days and there are going to be bad days, but you have to be content in both ways because there's this thing known as the law of accumulation. You might not know that it's accumulating, but in the next 10 years, you won't be the same place you are right here. It's going to be different. Yeah, one thing I didn't know was the stress, the ups, really the high highs, and the low lows are something that I wasn't really ready for. Despite that, you are going to damn these kids. You are going to outgrow your friends, and you are going to outgrow. I'm being watched by a man from the window. You are going to outgrow a lot of things, and this is supposed to be comfortable with being alone the moment you step out of your comfort zone. But never forget to seek help. That's one thing I'm learning. I'm not really much of a letting people in. I I keep things to myself. But then in this journey, I decided to go into like I just woke up one day. I was like this, and I was like, you know what? I want stress jokes, and I learned that I really can't handle all the stress by myself. I need my friends to help me with all the stress because it was a lot, and it's not like I've mastered how to get over it, but I'm learning how to manage it. I can see that where I was in February is not where I am today, and I'm really happy. You should just make it up. You should make it up. Just do it. If you have something you want to do and it requires you to step outside your comfort zone, step outside of your comfort zone, you should do it. You should go for it. Because I love it here. I'm not going to lie to you. I love it here. I have a sense of purpose, and these are the things that make me happy. I'm really happy. I'm happier because I know I have things to do. I have things to produce, and it gives me a sense of purpose. It makes me happy. It keeps me very sane. You should too. You should step out of your comfort zone. Hey, you should step outside of your comfort zone and definitely see what the Lord has for you because I love it here. You definitely will. And I really love producing this video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Check the other previous Digital Diary videos. Thank you. Bye.